Let's try to understand how to solve exponential equations. And this one is a very typical exponential equation. It has similarity with the quadratic equation. Okay, let's see how. It is 3 to the power of 2x minus 5 times 3 to the power of x minus 36 equals to 0. Now, if I substitute 3 to the power of x as some number n, for example, so let's say let 3 to the power of x equals to n, then what happens? So this becomes n square minus 5n minus 36 equals to 0, right? Do you see this is like a quadratic equation? Right, so now you can solve it by factoring. So how will you factor this? So we are looking for product and sum, and we say, well, the product could be of P of Q is minus 36 and the sum of P and Q is minus 5, right? So what two numbers can give you that? So this is what we are looking for, right? So you can try, and because the sum is negative, the bigger number should be negative. We get 9 times 4 is 36, right? So we get numbers as 9 and 4. And of course 9 should be negative, right? So when you add negative 9 and 4, you get minus 5. And when you multiply, you get minus 36. So I can always write this as n minus 9 times n plus 4 equals to 0, right? So the solution for this is, you can always check, right? 9 times 4 minus 36, n times n, square n, right? And minus 5n you will get because minus 9n plus 4n, correct? Yes. Now, to solve this equation, what should be the value of n? So we say either this is 0 or that is 0. N equals to 9 or n equals to 4, right? To give us 0. So if n is 9, then we get a solution. How can we get the solution? Well, let's substitute back our original thing. 3 to the power of x was n, right? So we'll write 3 to the power of x equals to 9. Now what should x be? 3 square is 9, right? Or you can write it as common base. Common base is 3 square. 9 is 3 square. Therefore we say x equals to 2 is one of our solution, right? Here n plus 4 equals to 0, that means n should be equals to minus 4, not 4. Okay, so then what is n? N is 3 to the power of x. So we say 3 to the power of x equals to minus 4. But you know, 3 to the power of x, can we get it as minus 4? No, we can't, right? Exponential function is always positive, right? You remember the graph for 3 to the power of x? It's kind of like this. So x could be negative or positive, but y value is never negative. So this does not exist, right? Therefore, we have only one solution to this equation, which is x is equals to 2. So that is the solution. You can always put this 2 back here and check whether you get the same answer or not. That is how we do our exponential equations, which has a hidden quadratic equation in it, right? Do you see here a quadratic equation in it? So that's how we do that. I hope you understand the process. Let me give you another problem to solve, right? Here is the problem. We have 4 to the power of x minus 2 to the power of x minus 12 equals to 0. Now here, it's kind of tricky. I have not straight away given you with the same base. So how will you do this kind of a problem? Well, you can write 4 as 2 to the power of 2. So if you do that, what do you get? You get 2 to the power of 2 to the power of x, right? Minus 2 to the power of x minus 12 equals to 0. And this could be written as 2 to the power of 2x minus 2 to the power of x minus 12 equals to 0. Do you see that? Now here you can substitute n as 2 to the power of x, correct? Do you see that? So we will do n square minus n minus 12 equals to 0. What did we do here? We substituted n equals to 2 to the power of x, correct? Right. So now this is our quadratic equation and we can factor. This could be factored as 4 times 3 is 12, right? We want minus 1. So it is minus 4 times plus 3, right? Equals to 0, correct? Now here you can write two solutions. One is n equals to 4 and second n equals to minus 3. N equals to 4 means 2 to the power of x is 4. So we say 2 to the power of x equals to 4, right? 4 is x square, right? 2 square, right? So x is equals to 2. So that is one solution, right? Here n is negative. We get 2 to the power of x equals to negative 3. That does not exist, right? So no solution on this side. So we can say no solution for this, right? And x equals to 2 is our solution. You can put x as 2 and check your answer. If you put x as 2, 4 square is, let's check it. If I write x as 2, 4 square is 16, right? Minus 2 square is 4. Minus 12, right? Which is 16. Minus 16, which is 0, correct? 16 minus 16, 0. So you get 0. Do you understand? So that is how we can solve and check your answer. I hope you understand how to solve exponential equations which has kind of quadratic form hidden in them. Okay? Thank you.